I'm audible.
Yeah, of course now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vitika. How are you?
I'm doing well and everything is hunky dory in my side. Everything is going smoothly and flawlessly. What about you?
Great to hear. I'm doing exceptionally well, and thank you so much for asking me too. So, how has your morning been so far?
Mm. Morning, miss, my morning I start my morning like 4:30 and it is
Okay.
was going smoothly. I done my like all the things like I took one session and I completed my home chores and I learned something new. So it has been productive and good.
So, you are an early bird, right?
Yeah, of course, I'm a really good person.
So, what is the first thing you do in the morning?
Miss,
When
I start my day with a warm water, drink warm water, and then I do meditation for 5 minutes. After that, I start my day to learn this. But the first 2 hours I give daily myself. So that's
yeah,
why,
that's a
because
very
I
great.
want to spend with myself and I want to every day update myself. So I wake up early and I do this every day, even Sunday, even holiday. It is fixed.
I'm very glad to hear that, and it's very good habit you have.
Right.
So,
Mhm.
so
Because,
since we are meeting for the first time,
mm,
so shall we introduce each other?
right. Mhm.
Yes, okay. So
Let
you can introduce.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Vikita and I hail from Gujarat. If I talk about my education, so I done graduation in English literature. Apart from I had 2 degree, PGDCA and MCA. Now I'm a homemaker, home tutor and YouTuber. I just my started my YouTube channel. Its name is Sign with Vikita, where I upload a conversation video and solo video, and I place with one son. That's about me.
Great, great. So for me, as you know, my name is Sarsha, and basically I am from Vyavar, Rajasthan. But after getting married, I shifted to Ahmedabad. And if I talk about my qualification, I hold a master's degree in commerce.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I am a homemaker. Simultaneously, I run a YouTube channel. It's been just 4 months I have started this channel to improve my English and to make the consistency. And if I talk about my hobbies, these days I'm totally immersed in this language. So sometimes I read books, watch videos, and talk with my co learners. So these are my habits and hobbies, you can say. So that's a brief overview about me.
Okay, glad to know about you. And now you are live in Gujarat, living Gujarat?
Yes, we have one common thing. We both are from Gujarat.
Because
So in this
uh,
city, do you
first time I meet who live in Gujarat. Because I always meet convert with out state person. So that's why
know? Yes. So in which city do you live?
I live in Vapi.
Okay, Papi.
Are you listen?
Okay.
Have you ever listened the name of Vapi?
Yes, yes, I have heard this
Okay.
city. I
So
never visited, but I have heard this.
how long have you
Yes.
lived at like on in Ahmedabad?
It's been just 1.5 month, half year, sorry. It's
Mhm.
been just 1.5 year. I'm living here. Yes.
Right. I also one
So,
year ago I came in Ahmedabad because my sister live in Ahmedabad. So
okay. So next time when will you come? So we will meet
yeah, of course.
in person. We will meet.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, could you tell me about your English journey? Like, when did you start? How did you start? And what was your strategies?
Yeah, of course. Miss, I have been learned this language since 6 months ago, where I started my journey. But previously, I have to miss. I start with listening. first, and little bit by little I improve my level, and I try to inculcate new habits like shadowing practice, reading out loud. And after 4 months, before after 4 months I started like talking through apps like CV application I installed, and SA Fluency application install, and I used like free time 30 minutes in a day. After I joined one WhatsApp group where I started practice with my co-learner, my friends. And after 6 months, I realized now I am capable to express my thought easily. So now I started my YouTube channel. So now 13 days ago, I started my YouTube channel. So that's about, this is my journey.
It's been just 13 days you have
Uh-huh.
started.
Mhm. 13
Okay.
days.
So how did you feel on your first day when you started your YouTube channel? How was the feeling?
Miss my first recording?
Yes, when you upload first video on
Yeah, of
YouTube.
course.
Like
Yeah, of
when you
course.
were making the video, what was the thoughts in your mind?
Yeah, of
How did
course.
you feel?
Because that time I felt like overthinking. That time I felt because tomorrow, that day I host the session, but till nights like I thought how to handle the thing, because I couldn't sleep the night whole night. I always think that about the session, because that time I attend the first time. But after it was uh, after that starting session, I'm not like so much humble. Before like 1 2 minutes, like it was like uncomfortable I feel, and I like feel hesitation. But whenever started, I feel comfortable, and I handle the session very easily. That time I think like sometime we have like overthinking everything, because the things is not happen too much hard, but we always like think so much overthinking. Overthinking we like things like make hard, but in a scenario it is not happen like hard things. If we make like action to action directly, so it is easy for us. Mhm.
Yes, most of the biggest, this is the most biggest fear we all
Right.
face, like
Mhm.
overthinking or
Overthinking.
judgment.
Mhm.
That is the thing we don't learn this language because of these fears.
Right.
But now we are on this journey and we have learned that patience and confidence. Now we are gaining confidence. Now we know that is not a fear. This is just a storm of a teacup. So now we know these things because we are learning. We are consistent. We didn't give up. That's the reason. But many people quit their journey in between because of these fears.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
yeah, of course, not even this language. If you want to anyone to start in initial stage, it is like a pathetic moment for you, because in initial stage you have to put your so much effort, your dedication, so you can and you maintain your consistency. First, you have to give your time, then you get like consequence. So it is happens that time. Mhm.
Yes. So, like we are talking about fears. So, what was your biggest fear? Like
Fear.
grammar, vocabulary, or confidence? What was
Okay.
your biggest fear?
Now, like I took like a 30 to 50 session. So now I'm not feel like uncomfortable. Now I express my thought easily, but I have the fear of like making mistake, like some mistake I make mistake, some tenses I sometimes I mispronounce the word. So that type of fear, but now not like too much of fear, because I know mistake is inevitable, and everyone like make mistake, and from mistake we learn something new every day. We should to like rectify our mistake, and from mistake we learn something new every day, because um, men make mistake and mistake makes men. So it takes time, but this is my fear.
Obviously, we are humans. We will make mistakes.
Yeah, of
because
course.
it's completely normal. If we will not mistake, so how we will learn from
Right.
mistakes? And this is a part and parcel of everyone's life.
Like,
So we should make mistakes and we should learn from that.
yeah, of
That is
course.
the big thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Because it is a habitable and it is the stepping stone of our success. Mistake is the. Mhm.
Yes, yes. So what was your strategies now? What is your strategies now? Like how do you practice English these days?
Okay, so like I whenever I started my journey, that times I maintain my consistency. I do practice every day persistently, and I'm like a punctual person and determined person. If I want to learn something new, so I am capable to motivate from myself. I don't need to like from watching another video and I feel motivated. I'm not that type of person.
Mm.
So I feel like so even I sometimes I feel tired and I feel overwhelmed because of my I have also like a 6-year-old son. I take tuition at my home, but even sometimes I like at night I sleep a late night, but 4:30 it is my regular time. So it is my like I'm a punctual person and a determined person, so it is easily for me to handle all the things. Mhm.
That is a good quality in you, I would say, because
Mhm.
once you are determined and disciplined, then it is more than motivation. Because
Right.
motivation will give you for a while, it will
Like,
give you
yeah, of course.
some motivation. Definitely, if you will see some video and if we are talking to each other, I can motivate you and you will be motivated for some time. But until it will not comes within you, and you are disciplined for that, you are determined for that, so definitely you can achieve anything in your life. So
Right.
that is also true.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Uh, okay. So please tell me about your journey something.
Okay, so I have started also my journey it's been like I think 1 year, but not consistent. But if I talk about now, it's been 4 months. I have been consistent in this journey because of my YouTube channel, and now I am also determined and disciplined to learn this language. Earlier, I was not. I was just on and off. It was my passion since childhood, but now I know the value of English. So that's why it's been 4 months. I am consistent and I do practice regularly. I don't throw in the towel things, but now I am consistent. So it's been 4 months. I am consistent and I am enjoying this journey. First of the main thing, I haven't take it like a burden or mountain. I everything I do with step by step, bit by bit, and that is the reason I'm enjoying. If you will once you will take it like a burden and you will try to boil the ocean in one day, like I want to learn grammar, vocabulary, everything in one day. Or if you are beginner and you are thinking, okay, I want to learn these all things, so you will never learn. But if
Right.
once you are going with flow, you are enjoying, so that is the main thing. You can achieve anything in your life. I'm not talking about only English,
Right.
but anything in your life. If you want to do something, so just first feel it why you are doing it and enjoy it,
Right.
then definitely you will achieve that thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Because everything like takes time. It is not overnight. You have to like you miss have to like patience with yourself, because gradually you learn
Yes.
something you sometimes it happens in a video in initial stage 1-2 months you never like show your consequence. Because in initial stage we have to
Mm.
put so much effort, because whenever I started my journey that time I like 4 months continue I never saw my result that time, but I never procrastination because I know I learn something new every day. But that time I'm never express my thought easily, so it takes time.
Yes. That's the reason people throw in the towel, because they don't see results in
Right.
initial days. They
Hmm.
think, okay, I'm not improving. Even I am doing so much hard work, but I'm not improving. But we can't see the improvement in initial days. Like you will say, okay, 15 days, in 21 days, you will be fluent. No, that is not possible.
Yeah, of
You
course.
can see difference in yourself, improvement in yourself, but fluent is another. It is never ending journey. So
Yeah.
you have to learn each and every day.
Like
Yes.
if you start your journey from scratch, so at least you give the 6 month to become like a beginner person and to express your thought easily. But in initial stage, like to express your thought easily, like it's hard not to crack. You can't like explain your thought easily. So because thinking in English, because you are always think in your native language since you are birth, so it's convert
Yes,
like another language, second language, so it takes time, but you have to like
definitely.
patience with yourself. Mhm. Yeah, of course.
Definitely. Yes. So Vitika, like this year is ending. So
Right.
what have you learned from
What?
this year, 2025? What
No.
is your small achievement you are proud of that, and
Yeah,
what you have learned?
to 2025 give like a big thing for me, and like in 2025 I never like that time I never spoke any little word like, but now I learned some this language, and now I'm capable to express my thought. And I also like 2025 I resolution like I want to this language, and I start my YouTube channel. So I done all the things like now I'm capable to express my thought easily, and I started my YouTube channel. So my two things is fulfilled, and in this year I learned something new through this journey, how to maintain the consistency, how to maintain your pace like patience, and how to determine all the things. So I learned something new from this scenario.
Yes, I can resonate with you here because I also learned these things like patience and consistency. This is the most important thing
Yeah.
because now we know like we are learning English. So how much it will take time, we know. And we have learned patience and consistency. We are doing English practice regularly and we didn't give up. So that is the two main things we have learned. And yes, I am also proud of this. Like I have achieved these two things, patience and consistency.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
Right, right. So,
Yes.
do you speak Gujarati? Yeah, Hindi. Whenever you
No,
like, do you know the
no.
Gujarati?
I can understand Gujarati, but I can't speak. What about you?
Of course, because I am the Gujarati person, so I know the Gujarati very well. It's my native language. But I also like knew the Hindi, and because whenever like you leave the Gujarat, but you live like you have to speak like Hindi. So wherever I live, Vapi, there are like 50 to 60% people like live the outstate of people. See, now we always like speak like Hindi compared to Gujarati. And I also take tuition like CBSE board and English mode. So we have to like I have to speak like Hindi from the student. So nowadays I like like I speak Hindi and English compared to Gujarati.
Okay. So now you know three languages.
Yeah.
Hindi, Gujarati.
In
Yes,
English,
great.
right. Mhm.
So when you started your journey, so how did you start? You first translate Gujarati to English or Hindi to English, or you just started to think in English? How did you start?
Like miss I start like most of video like Hindi to English, most of video compared to Gujarati to English. So I always compare to Hindi to English because I follow the Kanchan Kesari, the channel like what's the name, do you know?
Yes, yes. Connection,
English
connection,
connection,
I think.
English connection, right? English
Yes.
connection. So from this
Earlier I
video,
used to watch.
from this video I learn so much things like the small sentence, and the spelling words, because there are so many words that we have to use every day. but we never the know about the how to speak in English. So many kitchen words or things. So I
Yes.
learn all the
Yeah.
things, word spelling, and gradually I listen like speaking conversation video and short story. From that I start my journey.
Okay. So, do you think this is the correct method to think first Hindi, then English?
In initial stage, if you is person to people to people thinking, if you start like initial stage, wherever you know about how to kurchi, what is the call kurchi in English. So you are like not think in English suddenly. If you have the no spelling of all the word like basic word, table, chair, and there are so many words. If you aware of all those things, so you can think English to English. But your generation with like from the scratch, so you have to uh, mandatory to think Hindi to English. Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, but I also think like first we shouldn't translate first in it.
Mm.
This is the wrong method because whenever I like you want to learn English, but first you have to pour your mind. Like
Right,
if your mind is empty, so how will you pour? So
right,
first you fill English in your mind, like whatever you are thinking. There are a lot of things around us. We
right,
can think in English. Even it is broken, so that is okay.
right.
But we are humans, we just judge, we just
Yeah, of
fear.
course.
So we don't do these things. First, we should do these things. Definitely, day by day or step by step, we will learn.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course, because you are the the basic things, some sentence and some like English rules. So you don't need to think like Hindi to English. You direct think English to English. It
Mhm.
is mandatory for your achieve next level.
Yes, definitely. So,
Mhm.
like, what a piece of advice you will give for a beginner
A
who
beginner.
just want to start their journey?
I have to miss they have to start first listening. If you make listening and reading is the output, and speaking and writing is the miss reading and listening is the
Input.
input, and the uh, speaking is the output. So if you have the first input, then you can give the output. The from the get knowledge, you have to listen something every day, and you are habitual. If you in your mind something knowledge, so you can give the explain very easily. So first you start with listening, and read put some short story, some article, and read out loud, because from this your mouth muscle is practice and habitual to speak English, because it is our second language. So we feel like a unpronounced word. So from that read out loud, we miss improve our pronunciation and improve our how to speak like English, and habitual to mouth muscle how to speak. So listening, reading out loud, and please speak whatever you speak, whatever you comes in your mind, try to speak. It is not wait for perfection. If you have like starting unbroken English, some word like your native language, some word like your English, so it is okay, but start to speaking. Without speaking, you can't never achieve any fluency, because it is like English is like a speaking. So learn like speaking. So if you never try to speak, so it is not fulfill. We achieve our dream, right?
Yeah, definitely. If we are continuously listening and we are
Mm-hmm.
not giving output, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely it will improve our listening skills and
Right.
we can understand even native speakers. But when it comes to speaking, so definitely we have to speak.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, of course, because if you for example, if you like become a swimmer, so you cannot teach reading any books, yeah, showing any video. You have to put yourself effort, you have to into the swimming pool, and you have to move your hand gesture and leg. So you can
I
after that you
enjoyed.
like become a swimmer.
Yes.
So until you like never put your efforts, so you can become a swimmer. So that's it's English language journey same as.
Yes.
Mhm.
And if we are doing like shadowing practice is one of the my
Yeah, of course.
favorites habit, because with shadowing we are doing three practice together. First
Right.
we are listening, we are speaking, and if someone is don't understand, so first they can write also. So
Yeah, of course.
writing, first we should write it, then learn it, then we can shadow that. If we are a beginner, so we should do like that. If we
Yeah.
are at an intermediate level, so we can do practice simultaneously with the speaker. But if we are beginners, so first we should, like, when I did shadowing practice earlier, I used to do this. First I wrote the clip, then I used to learn it, then I speak with that speaker. So that is really helping.
Yeah, of
And
course.
now I can say, now I can simultaneously speak with speakers. I just watch 4 to 5 times, then I can speak with them. So that is really good practice, I can say.
Yeah, of
We are
course.
improving three. Yes,
Yeah, I
this
used to
is.
like shadowing practice every day, like half hours, 1 hours, whatever I get time. But I do shadowing practice every day, and it helps me a lot to improve my level and my pronunciation because I am shy person and introvert person. Even my native language, I'm not a good speaker, so it is very difficult to speak English. So it helps me a lot.
Yes, I can resonate here also, as I am also an introvert person. But now I can say I am ambivert, not
Right.
extrovert, not introvert. Yes, I am ambivert. I can express my thoughts with
Yeah.
anyone. Now I am capable.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
After starting journey, I become a chatterbox person because now I have to speak like have to take a 1 2 session. So now I am capable to express my thought easily, and now I am not forced to like pretend that now I'm a comfortable. First, what happens inside? I am like a fear, but I pretend it now. I am comfortable, and I am express my thought easily, but inside
Yes,
the feelings is very fear. But now I
yes, it happens. Yes, it happens with everyone.
Mhm.
Yes. So, do you have any other question?
Yeah, what is your interest?
Interest? You
Hmm.
can see. Nowadays, only English, English, English. Everywhere is English.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. What about you?
So same as dear. Now, like whenever I get time, I learn something new. Like I use something another technique, but it is like depend to only English. Sometime I listen, sometime
Yeah,
I'm reading, sometime I speak. But like it's depend on English totally.
because now we have a fire in our belly. We want to
Right.
learn this language. Now, so now we are enjoying also. We are passionate also. So yes, this is
Yeah.
working for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. So, have any question? Do you have any?
No, no, that's enough from my side. Do you have any question?
No, I haven't any question.
So we can wrap up this session. And thank you so much for joining today, because I really enjoyed this conversation.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for giving your time, and it was a awesome session. And not even we, but our viewers also learned something new from this session, and it was a insightful and fruitful session. And I always looking forward this type of session for you with a specific topic. So thank you.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay, bye
Bye
bye.
bye.